happy. Let's see. We are working on some stuff. Do. First, gotta sort all my shit. So, this. Let's move it there. These are my used frames. My small wagon. I can use that one to store some of the stuff. Light situation is not perfect, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's see. I do wonder. I have these ones. This here. So this affected that. Hello. Alright, it's time to work on the mixed media stuff. And right now, I'm trying to commit to what I want to do. But first, let's get into it. A little bit of roughening up. Looks too clean. It looks too clean. Some rough edges here. Might need to move the microphone. I'm not sure if it picks me up. I think so. Let's move it a little bit closer. Hello, hello. I think I'll go for one more of these. Here, this one goes here. Jesus, we're really running onto the edge here. I have to see how I do that on the next frame. On the next frame. So weird, like if I would do the same thing digitally, it's just like whatever, just try it out, let's see where it leads. The second I go like traditional, it's absolutely horror. I'm like really afraid of like fucking something up and then having to print it again, and it's just like, oh god, no. But I guess this is where the fun comes from. I partially can now see the effect, but overall it will be a big surprise, and I love that. Something new and exciting. Yeah. Cutting all them. Goes down here. Oh. I love it. Where did I put these? Here. back to business. Alright, let the gluing begin. Woo! This is kind of like a chill process. You can watch a movie next to it. It's not that much thinking involved. I mean, a little bit, but just like some glue stick, some knife, maybe a scissor, and a whole lot of printing. A whole lot of printing. We vibing. Doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be roughly here. Ah, perfect. Perfection. First frame down. 500 to go. Bam, bam, bam. But I'm finally happy to be working on that part now, because I really want to get that video finished. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Next. I don't know if you guys can hear me. The microphone might be too far away. But there's like not that much space left on my desk right now. There's so much shit. Next. Maybe I just try to move it. I'm really not sure. Maybe if some guys of you in the chat can give me a heads up if you can hear me loud and clear. Test, test, test. I don't know. We will see. That one comes here. Is it the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. It's so weird, like it's such a small minuscule effect I'm working on here. It's a shit ton of work for a small effect, and you could argue, oh, well, why don't you do that in 3D or in After Effects? But to be honest, I don't know. It's just like these small textures that start sliding into it when you work on it in 2D. There's some dirt, paper is inconsistent, there's some bubbles in it. It's just great stuff, the texture of life. Music's a tad too loud. Ears are bleeding. Alright. Done. It's not my usual stream. Usually I'm just streaming 3D work or maybe some 2D, I remember. But now doing something like this, I feel like one of these guys that paint Warhammer minis. Man, I haven't done that in ages. Should do that at some point again. All right, glue can go that way. I'm not sure for how long I will stream today, but long enough to see some of the frames work out good enough. So now is the question. I want to make a change from like this type of frames to some new effect. And I want to have some sort of like ripped. We have like some throwaway shit here. Oh, maybe here. Let's do like a quick test. I have some. Yeah, I think I have here. Is that not throwaway shit? Let's try some of these. Like the last page of that one. I got so many of these. It's fucking insane. Like I'm stacked. And it's so much work still, but I'm looking forward to it. It will be a lot of work. Yep. Right. This is my test batch. This is where I can try out some stuff. Let's see. I was thinking if there's like the possibility to either rip it out. Let's see, let's cut it quickly up. That shit ain't too easy to make it look decent. I also just realized it's not that straightforward to hit the shape correctly, but I think it can work. I wonder if tweezers would be good for that shit. Probably. Kinda like it. Now the question though is how do we get from how do we get from that to that? Like we have this one here. I think I know how. Because like when I take this one, I have like these ripped open edges where I basically scratch in. And I could go really crazy on that one now on the 1, 2, 3 frames here so that it starts like going all around that frame. And then yeah, and then we can start ripping it up, and then the frames after it will be like the ripped up frames. I think that might work. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. I mean, it's still like a big leap from that to that. I think it might work. I think it might look good. Quick check. Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay, to be honest, I think that process is kind of fucking boring to watch, probably. In all fairness. Oh, I'm really excited about this. This effect might come out really nice. Gotta be careful that I don't overdo it, but I think that will work great. I mean, you tell me and try to do that stuff in VFX in an easy and fast way. I don't think that works, to be honest. I gotta think about it to hold somehow. Such a dirty and sick process. I really like it. Whew. Dirty. Dirty murdy. But I like it. So we went from this to this. And this to middle. That is fine. And from here to, let's go up here to the lamp. A little more chill on that edge, but here we can go rippity rip. It has there's a process behind it, trust me. I hope. Might look insane, but it ain't. Thank you so much, Spaggy. I hope I pronounced that name right. Spaggy. I ain't doing these streams too much because they're so different to my videos, my regular videos. But from time to time I enjoy it. And today we do a little bit of different stuff than usual. But you will see where it will lead pretty soon. Right, we go here. Let's say we meet up here. How are you doing, by the way? You have a nice day? Ah, shit, that was too much. Whatever. Oh, my elbows hurt so bad. I had like a nice workout this morning. But now they hurt. Ooh, nice. That's the texture I want. That is the texture I want. Oh, shit. That's not the texture I want. Nice. That's great to hear. I'm already really excited to see how that effect will turn out after the scanning process. Here, that is fine. Just some rippity rip there. Right, next frame. Jesus. I think I need to glue something behind it again. Did I do that here too? Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Huh. Oh, but I can use the trash ones. Okay, yeah, nice. Whee! Let's go a little bit more chill on these. Well, whatever. We will see. We will see. We will trust the process. This is a big trust the process moment here. I hope. Take it slow. And steady. We want to see that white texture popping through here. Let's go. I think we can connect these lines now. I wish I would know how much longer the video about this project here will take. I have done most of it, but there's like so much small stuff that I still need to film. But I've been enjoying it a lot. Been trying to introduce some new techniques, slowly learn new stuff. It's always great. Not only like the art part, but also like the filming part. Tried out some new stuff. Got some new gear also I really wanted to get for ages now. Is that non-Thodo blue? I don't know what that is. Please enlighten me. I mean, the scene is blue and yellow. I'm working on. Where was I? Ah, here. Never heard about that term. Is it the stuff that you can use to print photos on t-shirts or whatever? What's it called? I can't remember the name. Indigo blue? No. Jesus, man, I used to do that. How's it called again? I don't remember. Here was I. I was. Oh, I never heard of that. It's interesting. I have to look into that. Maybe I can do some cool stuff with that. Non-photo blue. Just trying to wrap my head around how I could use that instead of just like, okay, I don't want to have it in my artwork. Good question. But it sounds really interesting. It's probably more like for people that do traditional illustration, like sketches and stuff like that, or? That sounds really interesting. Holy shit. See, this is why I love the internet, man. Talking to guys like you, learn new stuff. And I've been around, I heard about a lot of stuff, but that I never heard. That sounds really fucking cool. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that a progression? Kinda-ish. Kinda looks dirty now, but I think it will be fine in this again. Loosen up those edges here. I wonder. I have one of these pens. Maybe. Might be this one. I have this pen from Pilot Pens. And maybe it's this. I never scanned it, so I really don't know. So might be this one. Huh. Never thought about that. That's fucking cool. Right. Jesus, it just doesn't stop. Loosen up the edges. Get rid of that. Rub over it. Shit, that's too much. It looks so messy, the shit that I'm doing here. But it has a method. It has a method. That's what I tell myself. No, but like the blue I have here in the scene is... I think it got a little bit too hardcore exaggerated in the print. But yeah, the scene is like this bluish, yellowish. I changed the colors drastically on the print to push the effect from the scan layer on. The main scene itself, which is fully 3D, which will be mixed with what I'm doing here right now. That one is not that crazy blue. But from some of the tests that I did for this animation already, I learned that having this part more contrast rich and more simplified in the colors help a lot with bringing over the effect. To be more clean. It looks too dirty. I need to make sure that this looks a little bit better. Not sure though how good that will work. Not sure if I can keep up with doing that with all the frames. Jesus, I will be working on that shit in 5 months still. To see how I can continue with that effect. I think especially like this ripping effect needs to be more gentle in the long run, otherwise I won't be done in time. I'm trying to come up with a way how I could use it for that animation, this type of ink, pen, ink, whatever. But how does it act when you scan it? Like if I would, for example, now paint over some areas here, would it then just be like appear as white? Bye! Have a nice day! And thanks for showing me and telling me about that stuff. That's fucking great. Definitely. Still want to do that frame by frame hand-drawn animation, so there will be probably a moment where we'll direly need that stuff. Alright. Ah shit, there was one rip too much. Dirty. I'm not gonna lie, that process is perfect if you wanna get some aggressions out. Alrighty. Oh shit, what was that? Nope, that was my other 500 frames. Whoops. Just adds another bit of texture. Oh man. Alright. We start cute and small and we go crazy. Kinda looks like a progression. That one needs to be more ripped. Right. Rippity rip. This, so back to that one here. Oh my god, my brain is so fried. Like, I'm not used to doing stuff analog anymore, that I'm like, okay, I did that, now I have to quick save. Or what I always do when I draw something now on paper, I'm always like doing this gesture from the iPad where I tap the screen. I'm like, oh, I have to reverse what I did. It's so dumb. But yeah. It is what it is. So, what's next? How many do we have left? Great, we are on paper 4 from 15. Good work. Shit. My god. This will be bad. I will probably not need that anymore, so I can right on here so that I don't lose track of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I will need that now. Also, can really recommend that cutter knife from Bosch Professional. I will never buy like any of these scalpel shitters again. They're like so bad, they get dull so quickly. And that one just is smooth as butter. It has some hefty weight to it, so it cuts kind of on its own, which I really enjoy. So I don't get like pain in my wrist or some shit. I need to drink something, man. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can go here so that I don't forget about it. Alright. Now we have these playing cards. And now the rippity rip begins. Oh, I need to get rid of my pullover. Alrighty. Back. I got really sore muscles from the workout today. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we do that? Is it like really? Yep. Ah, I see. Okay, I see. There's technique to destroying stuff. Very careful. That shit is so interesting. I think next time I do something like that, I will just like send around all the frames to my viewers or artist friends and ask them to just do whatever they want with them, so everyone gets like a stack of 6 frames, and in the end we just put it together. That would be a fun little project to work on. I mean, it's not the newest idea. I know that there's like from the oh shit. Now I'm fumbling probably the names and project name, the people who worked on the project, but there was this run cycle animation from one of the corridor crew guys, and he also invited like a ton of artists to do like a section of it. Nice. Oh. grab something to drink. Oh, I'm thirsty. Back in business. Got some water, some apple juice and water. And now it's time to continue this fun. The ripping and dipping. Alright. That shit is way too much fun. It's the previous one. What happened? Did I accidentally close the stream? No. Jesus. Already thought. My god. My god. Right. So this is this frame, this is that frame. Oh, I fucked that one up. Shit. camera's kind of like in a weird way. No, more like this. You can see my bed. Professional paper ripper. My god, this is so dumb, but it works so nice. 1, 2. Next. I really can't wait to see the texture that comes from that. Like from this first ones that I did, I kinda know already. Kinda know where this will go, but not from all of it. I mean, I'm also not reinventing the wheel here. There's plenty of well-known mixed media artists out there that utilize this kind of stuff a lot. So I'm trying to learn from it. Not too bad. Maybe this is... Yeah, works fine. And it continues. It's kind of interesting how precise you can be with that. Like, you can nearly follow along here the shape of the 3D effect I have going on here. Nice. Maybe turn the camera a bit. Shit, this one doesn't work too well up here. I think it's mainly because it's so close to the edge. Ooh, I like that one. That one is nice. I don't know how I can replicate that more. Is it an angle thing or how you start the rip? It might be the texture of the paper though. Who knows, who knows, who knows? The art of ripping. Should rename the stream to that. Ripping. Dip. Woo! Sweet lord, that texture. Okay, last one of those. How the fuck can that be more taxing on my back than drawing on a tablet? My god. Come on, gimme. Yep. Nearly. Not as good as the one before, but close enough. Ooh, there we go. We're looking for. I can imagine that like the effect is nice, but it might be really hectic. But we will see. We will see. I think it might look cool, to be honest. Like the texture, it comes out really nice. Right. Move that to the side. Give some space. Where's my grayscale? There's my grayscale. G4. That was G4, right? F4. Yes, perfect. F4, G4. Working with a system here. Sort of. What's the best approach for that one? You have a paper that I can put underneath. It's an old paper. Let's call it a smear. Smear glue. Yay. That goes here. It's kind of like being in kindergarten again. I really like that. Kind of reminds me of how some artists say the highest form is being able to draw like a kid again, and I kind of get the sentiment. It's really hard to like channel your inner child. Oh, that one is way harder to precision. Oh, geez, is that correct? Wait, why does that look so... That is not correct. Oh no, what did I do? Is there a frame missing? Am I stupid? F4, G4. Why does it look so similar to the previous frame? Am I dumb? That is not the same frame. Is it? Oh no. Oh, did I fuck up? I put so much time in the preparation for this and I think I fucked up. Oh shit. Wait, but is the next frame correct? I got one frame too much. Oh, I know what happened. Oh, this is bad. I was wondering why in my document it says that there's one duplicate and I couldn't find it. This is the duplicate. And I see the issue here. Oh crap. Did I fuck that up everywhere? Or is it just this one frame? Let's see. If that's only this one frame, I might be safe. Looks like it's only that one frame. Oh my god. How the fuck did I do that? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's only one of these frames that is potentially wrong. Should be this one. I think so. Don't want to mess it up now. But I think it's this one. Should be this one. Yep, it's this one. Oh my god. So there might be an issue later down the road. I'm not 100% sure yet where, but I might have mixed up some of the frames. Which is bad. Like bad. But I have to see at which point we might encounter some duplicate frames or so. It should be fine. Since the effect is so hectic, it should be okay. But I wonder which... Is it like then completely offset by one? We'll have to see. We have to see. I just really hope it would work out. That would be such a bummer if I completely like wrecked all the preparation work. Oh, it is what it is. God damn it. I was like really tedious with like making sure all the frames are correct. Nice. It should be fine. I really hope it's fine in the end. I'm really worried now that there's like some major fuck up in there. But it should be fine. It'd be such a bummer. Let's see. It's so hard to line up. Is it correct? Please tell me. Is it? I think so. God. I mean, it doesn't need to be like perfect, but a little bit would be nice. I wish I would have like a better like scanning rig. Then it would be really nice to like in between check the frames if everything is fine. But we don't have that. We do it old school. I remember in university we had this like rig for Disney animations where you had like these papers with like specific. There was like a rig. I don't know how it's called. It was a rig where you could basically just throw it in, and then there was a camera on top, and it scanned the images perfectly with a nice software. So I don't have to scan like everything by hand. Just threw it in, and it was perfect. Just like that cutie ass thing that I place now. Perfection. Hip hop. Oh, there will be such a mindfuck now because I'm always off by one. Well. Hip hop. It should be right. Good enough. Let glue dry. A little sip. See, am I really off by one now? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm really off by one frame now. Oh, that's really annoying. Really annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. Then let's cut out this one frame. Oh, there will be. I need to write down like some note, sticky note, to remember that. Otherwise, this delightful task will turn out in a pure horror show. A pure horror show. One more rippity rip. Ah, shit. Everything's sticky. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's it. That's the thing if you work with glue. Everything's glued to your hands. Take the glue paper. Plop. No! Oh, Jesus. It just adds texture, right? My god. Getting high from the fumes, man. Is that correct? I guess. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, it looks alright. Let's let this stuff dry in the meantime, and then we have to compare. I think that transition works quite nice. So we have like still like the normal edges, and it slowly transitions into the more rugged look, and the scratched away stuff. And here it turns into the ripped, accidentally duplicated frame. And that one I now have to roughen up a little bit, just a tad, so it fits more to this look here. And do the same thing with these ones, but kind of like a backwards transition. So like we were like going really rough, and now less rough, no rough, and only the rough edges from the ripping. And I was thinking, yeah, that's it. I was thinking. Ooh, he's thinking. No, now is the question, what comes after that? I was thinking like maybe we can do something that, because this shape in the sequence now will get bigger and bigger. So I was thinking if we can do maybe like something like it rips open slowly and reveals something underneath. Maybe it could reveal like a more colored, by hand colored version. I'm not 100% sure yet. How many frames do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 17. Yeah, okay, that's plenty. I'm just thinking how many of these zip frames we actually need to get the effect narrowed down. We will see. 100% sure. By the way, if you got any questions or whatever, or like hints or ideas for that, suggestions, give me that. Hit me with them. But yeah, I think this might be something. I have my test frames. With my test frames, I can try this effect out, how I can approach that. And I should do that for sure. I have one here. Actually, let's quickly do that while the glue is still drying. You can do a little experiment. What might make more sense? So what happens if I quickly think? I have it ripped open. So maybe it's just like a tiny incision. Not big, so that we can start actually ripping it in rough edges. That might work. Then it still looks kind of cleanish. Okay, but oh, but I gotta think about the scanning. Because in the scan it will be flat. Big brain energy. And that needs to be replicated. I think that works. What if we just do something like this? And then we just push through bigger and bigger objects. It sounds so wrong. Maybe this. Slowly doing that. Rolling that over. I think it's not that nice because we can't really get the shape that I imagine this should have. Needs a lot of frames for that. And it rips open further and further. A cool texture. Might look cool. What's the black and white? Oh. You guys are probably thinking like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? I mean, kind of vibing. Let's imagine that shit is like. I ain't too shabby. And then it reveals itself, but what is... Oh, I could have the original 3D animation be revealed underneath. Ooh. The question is... I mean, I can, if I fuck it up, I can still reprint the frames. That is not an issue. I still have the files and everything. I know what to use, what settings. It's just like, how do I transition from this to that now? Or is it the right transition to choose? It's the other valid point. Or what I could also do, I have the black and white frames. I could now, in theory, use that ripped effect, expand it to the borders, because we're already really close. Expand it to the borders, fill out the frame until it's the regular frame. Does that make sense? Aw, dude, why is it so hard to commit to something? It's so difficult compared to doing something digital. It's like way more. I gotta trust the process, but I'm also like kind of going into the unknown for me because I haven't tried that yet. And I don't want to fuck it up, and I also don't want to spend like extra days on fucking stuff up. I want to get it finished because I'm so close on wrapping it up. We start shape, little rips around the character. The rips get more, the shape gets bigger. It starts getting dirty. It starts ripping up more, getting cooked, getting clean. That we gotta fix. Now let's do it step by step. I have to think about that. I'm not sure about this. Goes here. Not sure about this yet. This is such a wild process, man. It's I kind of expected it to be more difficult, but jeez, it's really not that straightforward as I hoped it will be. But it's alright. I mean, I kind of expected that. Because the tests I did were already really good. I really vibed with them. But they were just tests. I want to like top these tests. That one's fine. That one can have some extra rippity rip. Right here. Some extra dirt. Fine. Rippity rip here, rippity rip there. That's good enough. Let's move over. I could also though, because I start with clean shapes. What if we exchange now the character? There's not much left of the character to see here. If I exchange him with clean shapes, because the last frame here was him getting ripped open more and more. So we have like actually like a hole here. So we could in theory rip open that character in a cleaner shape. I do that. Okay, let's commit to it. Ah, I committed. Okay, this will be great. I see it. I hope. Right. We got a hole. Houston, we committed. Yes. So we go. Oh my god. Ah, I hope it will look good. Otherwise I will be bummed the fuck out. You better look good, man. Such a process. It will be good, it will be good. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I like it. Yeah, don't destroy it. Come on. This is so anxiety inducing. Oh my god. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I mean, let's see where it will lead us. My idea is now that we have this thing that starts. Is my stream still running? Oh, I think my camera cut out. Could it be? Oh yeah, true. Oops. Let's reconnect it. I think it might have gotten too hot. Might have to restart. Let's see. Technical difficulties. Calling the ambulance. Not for me. USB connected. Okay. Why are you not? Oh no, why is it not working? Is it too hot? USB connected. Hero Black. Ah, now we're back. I know. Kinda got stuck or so. I think it got too hot or so. I'm not sure. Ah, tasty. All right. Before it cut out, what I wanted to say. So we have that hole that started here by accident. Wait, is it again not running? Okay, no. So we have that hole that started here. Started extending here. We will changing into more a clean shape. It's still too clean. We will have to roughen it up. And it starts moving up, moving up, moving up. Then it catches up, so it like squeezes together, and then this will take over the whole bubble. Next. That's the idea. But we'll see. And then through this one here, I imagine we could do something. Let me grab my pile of experiments. Some sort of like backdrop. So what I did here, it's kind of hard to see, but basically there was a hole and I glued something in the back of it, as you can see, and there's like painted in. And I think that shit can look fabulous. Fabulous. Fabulous? Fabulous. My English is working. My English is Englishing. I'm Englishing. I think that can work. I mean, I have to hope it will work, but otherwise I'm screwed. But it's going here, a little bit up. shape doesn't look sexy. I want some sexy shapes. It looks better. That doesn't look good though. Have to fix that. Okay, but now let's see with the roughening up. So I roughed up that one. We need to continue here. Maybe some more. Rough shit here. Some rough edges there. I think that should work. Yes. It's kind of nice. I think like once you do this kind of stuff more than once, it can actually like be more consistent. I think why I struggle so much with that right now, maybe it doesn't convey like that, but I struggle with it a little bit because my digital workflow is so much trial and error and so much back and forth. I usually don't commit to something, or I don't have to commit to something that easily, because the nature of working digital, you can always go a step back, right? And that shit doesn't work here. Which for once is great. I also have to tell myself that I don't have to do like all the frames like this. I will prepare them nonetheless. Especially because that you didn't see yet. I also have this one. I have the thermal printed ones, and these ones are a little bit more chill to prepare. They're not that crazy, but the effect is also more relaxed. So what do we have here? But I also won't do that one. I will finish that paper, I think, and then it's enough for today. Ouch. Alright, I think that's good for today. I got a little bit of progress. That one will be definitely interesting. But happy days. Cool. We'll clean up all that mess, take notes on the stuff that we learned, and then that is it for today. So thank you guys so much for joining, and happy to have learned something about non-follow blue. And I really cannot wait to get then that fun stuff wrapped up for my YouTube video. It will be a blast. Really looking forward to it. Anyway, have a nice day, nice evening, or whatever, and see you soon.